Okay, folks, we're doing 2012 higher level question C2 structural forms. So the question is, the graphic on the right shows a fireplace in the form of a semi-hyperboloid of revolution. The copper structure has been cut out as shown to form a sloping top. Vertical opening accommodates the fire. Okay, so blows plan elevation. Draw the outline plan elevation for A, including the semicircular base. Draw the projections of the sloping top in the elevation and plan, and draw the projections of the vertical opening. Okay, so part A, first thing we have to do is draw the hyperboloid of revolution. Now, there's a couple of options we have to which way we can draw this. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to use asymptotes, okay? So if you remember, the bottom is 1220 wide, and so is the top, okay? That's 120 from there to there. And from here to here is 600, and this is the throat circle here, okay? So we've got a throat circle of 600, and if you remember, a horizontal line tangential there to go to hit the 1200, the 1200 mil, 120 mil in the actual, on the sheet, okay, to hit there, those give us, this is the asymptote, this is actually two lines here, okay, they're through length in elevation. So how do we find them? Get yourself a T-square, okay, and bring that straight up to hit here, and also up to the top. There, so that's another point there. And then we're also going to go from the left straight up, okay, to the top, and that'll give us our asymptote points here and here, because this is where the bottom of the hyperbola is. This is just the base. So here and here are our asymptotes, and here, and all you have to do is just join diagonals through them, and the asymptotes will help us draw the actual curve. Okay, we're going to take sections of the hyperboloid of revolution, and we're going to use them where they hit the asymptotes, and we're going to rotate them on the plane. I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, we did this before, but I'm going to draw it this way. So these now are asymptotes. Okay, so that there is an asymptote. A S Y M P T O T E, asymptote. Okay, and the other one on the other side is also an asymptote. So it's a tangent to the curve. It's one element of the curve. Okay, of the hyperboloid revolution. Sorry, it's not an element of the curve, it's an element of the hyperboloid revolution. Right, using that now we're going to divide up the height of this, okay, into equal divisions along this way, and that'll allow us to rotate them on the plan here to get ourselves points for drawing this curve here, our freehand hyperboloid of revolution. So this will be a hyperbola here, this curve, okay. Right, now luckily it's as you can see, it's 100 from here, from the base up, so we can divide this up into 5, giving us 4, we'll say, divisions very easily. So I just did 20, 40, 60, 80 there. And you just bring those out, and just check my solution here. And out. Yeah. So we bring these, okay, out through here, okay, through the asymptotes and out just to the sides like that, okay, and let's number this 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that'll be the center there, okay. So 1 will be the widest, 2 will be narrow, 3 will be narrow, 4 will be narrow, and then you'll have a short circle, and we'll mirror it up here. We won't bother doing the same up here, we're just going to draw at the bottom and mirror it. Right, so how do we figure this out? So let's work out 1, okay, so we're just laying this horizontal section we took where it hits the asymptote, okay, these are our asymptotes. Where it hits these, we're going to bring that down to the plane, okay, we can actually only do it on one side, but we'll do it both sides. Let's work it out bit by bit. Okay, now the bottom is being cut off here, you can't see it down below here, but I think we'll get away with it. On the video, there's nothing really happening down around here, it's all kind of in here. Alright, so we have a point here on the curve, okay, so this here now will give us points for the asymptote, okay. Now what you could actually do is come up along here, as I think of it, okay, and mark off your 20, 40, 60, and 80, okay. This is quite tricky for me to draw way up the top, but I'll do my best through these lines. I can't lean over as much as the way I'm sitting, okay, and you can actually go here 4, 3, 2, 1. So when you get the points here, you can actually bring them up here and it'll help you draw the whole curve, right? So we're So here this is 1, okay? So let's label this 1 here and 1 here, okay? All you have to do is go from the center, okay? So let's have it in the back of this. Excuse me, compass in my mouth. Take it in the back of this so it's easier to see where the center of it is, okay? So let's take our compass at the center of the whole plan, okay? And we just take it here from the center to 1. And you just rotate it up. And you rotate it up, and it's very, very close to here to where the asymptote hits the thing, which is correct because it's going to be up here and up here, and we just extend, sorry, our line out to meet it. Okay, and there, it's really close to the asymptote. Okay, it's not actually on it, or not the asymptote. It's really close to this line. Okay, the edge of the asymptote. It's not actually on it. So there's 1, and there's 1. 2 will be more apparent now. So let's get where 2 intersects. Ignore this line going up now. Where this line 2 intersects with our asymptotes. Okay, so there's the points of intersection. A lot of stuff near each other in this drawing, so it does get confusing. So just pause the video. I don't know if you can zoom in on a video. I could try zooming in with the camera here, but it would get a bit messy. Alright, so this is where 2 hits here, and 2 hits there. Okay, and I will take my compass now, and I'll shrink it down to 2. I'll bring it up over here and bring it up. Okay. And straight up from the back then, up to hit the line 2 there. That's 2. There's my 2 here now. Down to here, rotate it up. There's 2. I'm going to label it just so I can see it. And there, 2. Okay, so you can see now we're starting to get, so here's the outside of it. We're starting to get our curve here now. Oh yeah, and I said as you do this, the 1 can go all the way up here to this 1, 2, and the 1 here can go all the way up here to this 1. Quite. Yeah, 2 lines on top of each other now and there. Okay. Now our 2 can actually go straight up here as well to hit the 2 line. The other 1. The numbers here now, but hopefully it'll help you see it better. This can also go way up here, the mirror of it basically, okay? Let's find 3 now. So we're 3, this line 3 hits the asymptotes. I'm going to bring them down to the asymptotes and plan. Here's my asymptotes and plan. 3 on this side, like that. Okay, and bring this up here. There. And there, so that's 3, 3, there's 3, 3, and let's bring those up now. That was 2 there, and that was 1. There was 1 there. Let's just keep our numbering straight, and so where did 3, so I really have to follow this now. 3 goes up here, follow it to the line 3 here, continue it straight up to the other 3 here. I need to go that far. 3 here goes up here now. Up through this 3 and up through this 3 here. 3 and 3 and finally 4. Okay, so the 4 is in here. Where the 4 horizontal cut hits the asymptotes. Okay, there's my asymptotes. Bring that down again to the asymptotes and plan. Here we go, very close to the center now. Close to the center, there's 4 and 4, and then they get rotated up. I know I'm going fast, which is why this slow version or a pause button is your best friend here when you're watching these. There's 4 on either side being rotated up, and it's very close to the throat circle. And yeah, kind of lines up with 2 here, the line that comes down from 2, but look, we'll follow in there. There's 4, and there's 4, and now we bring that up. Yeah, it's already out of line, but anyway, there's 4, and there's 4. So the 3 and the 3 and the 3 are all in line with each other, and so on and so forth, going up. So where's my 4? Goes up here, and I bring it up to here, and also here. And there's our throat circle is in here. That's the inner point there. Okay, so then now we have all, and then outside out here. There's a bit off there. Right, so now we have the top, very top, and we can just draw our smooth curve through all the points, moving your arm and not your wrist in there. Starting at the top here and going down to the bottom here. You go through these points. Okay. There we go, that's our curve, our hyperbolic, our hyperboloid of revolution. Okay, so now we need to get that slope at the top. Let's have a look at the measurements. Okay, so it's down 200 on the drawing, so that's 20. Okay, so down 20 here. Okay, oh, which is actually this line, so it starts here and down 70 on this side. Okay, so 70 down here. So you need the curve to figure out where it goes. So it came down to 70 there. Okay, that was down. Just sketch it in. 70 millimeters there. All right, this is already down 20 here. The one. So that point is actually the starting point. So there's my 70. I brought it into here, and there's my curve. Okay. Well, the first thing we need to do anyway, okay, is figure out the start and end point of it. Well, it starts at 1, so we know exactly here is where it starts. Okay, so that's the start point. The end point of it is here on the curve. So we'll bring it to the base and it ends down here. Okay, so we bring it from the curve straight down to the back. So our curve is going to start here and end here. So it's going to be kind of a elliptical curve that goes along here. So now we're going to have to figure out points of where it hits. Okay, so what they did here, well, if you look at it, we've already got elements here and here, okay, but we don't have it in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go in between the 1 and 2 here. This is 20 millimeters apart here, so I'm going to go 10 in between them. Okay, it doesn't matter where you go, I'll go from the middle here. Okay, so I'm going to 10 here. Okay, so that's going to give me that. Okay, and then I'm also going to go in between here. 10. Yeah, which is actually where it hits here. Okay, I'm going to bring that out to the curve. Okay, so now going down along here. Okay, let's pick up, so this height here, I'm going to pick this point here called A. I'm going to pick a point here called B. I'm going to pick a point here called C. Pick a point here called D. And this last point here is E. Okay, and 1 is here. So it starts here, 1, A, B, C, D. Actually, we'll call this point E down here now. Okay, so there's our point E. So our curve starts and ends from here to here. Alright, so how do we find where this actually hits here? Well, we can have our points along here, okay? First thing we can do anyway is bring it down. So let's find A, okay? So let's bring A down to the plan. So we've got a line there, straight down to the plan for A. Okay, so we have a line for A here. Okay, we also have a point. We can go over this way if you want. We'll go from the left, okay? That's A there, if you rotate it around. So we're going to bring A straight down here to here. And now we're going to rotate it around to hit the line from A there. Okay, so where A hits, I'm going to go straight out here. To trace my finger down, there's the line there, right between 1 and 2. So here it is. Okay, now I'm rotating around and I'm looking for this line coming down from A here, so I'm rotating to that. So there. There's point A now in the plan. So it's straight down from A in the elevation here, and this was brought down and rotated around. Okay, maybe I'll heavy that in a bit. An awful lot of rotating on this drawing now. Okay, and let's find B. Okay, so B hits exactly at 2, so then we can rotate back down. I'm just going to heavy that line in. There's where 2 was, so let's rotate that back around, because I didn't actually rotate it. Okay, rotate around around here. So I've got a curve ready for that, and B comes straight down from the elevation to hit that curve. There's B. Let's find point C is in the center. Okay, so there's a new point here now, so we bring that straight down to here. Okay, and now we're going to rotate it, so it's right beside 3 there on my plan. Okay, I suggest you label this the same, so where is it gone now? There's B here, straight down there. C, sorry, here. C, and then rotate that around, and that's just inside of the center here. Okay, because it's on the center line. Okay, and D then is actually in line with 3, so 3 was already rotated. Let's just rotate it again to make sure we can see it. Okay, like that. Okay, and bring D straight down from the elevation to hit it. So again, it was in line with 3. Bring that straight down, rotate it around, and then bring D down to hit it, and there it is. D. Okay. So let's draw a smooth curve that goes through A, B, and D. Okay, and there it is. The start of my curve there was atrocious. That is all wrong. Right there, that's not right at all. No. So it's a semi-elliptical curve, and you know what? Another point could have been found inside here to make that smoother. The end of that is atrocious as well. Okay, so let's make that a bit smoother. There we go. So that's our semi-ellipse. Very badly drawn. Do a better job in your own drawing, yeah. There you go. Alright, there's our semi-ellipse. Okay, the last part then, part C, 17 minutes is going to take us 20 minutes. Part C then is the vertical section through the middle. So there's a kind of a, what do you call it, a parabolic arc here. Okay, well, the vertical section, you look at the drawing, look at the question, okay, the vertical cut, how do you find it? Oh yeah, up 600, okay, so you come up 600 from the bottom, that's up 60 here, so that's actually in my line with my point 3, so that was 10, 20, 40, 60, right, so it starts up here, so there, okay, so you bring that down, and you rotate that circle, so actually point C, it's actually where point C cuts through there, okay, should be more dotted, but anyway. Oh, here. Yeah. Okay. So that's going from here, and it's dotted here, and it hits there. Okay. So that's that there. I'll heavy in my outer arc here just to show it better. There, that's the outside of the hyperbola of revolution. Oh, this is going to be a long video. It's going to take me a week to flip and upload. I'll heavy in the outside as well while I'm at it. Right, so now, okay. So how do we find the actual points on the curve? Well, it's the same, it's a similar idea to here, okay. Wherever our lines here, okay, cut through this line now, we can bring them back, okay. So let's just take line 1 here, okay. Oh yeah, that should extend out to here, sorry, yeah. So let's increase our arc, okay, over here. From 1, okay, out to hit that line there, okay. So where our 1, 2, 3, and 4 hit this line here, and on this side, bring it down a bit. Actually rotate them more. I'll just work it on the left side, okay. So where our arc for 1 hits here and comes down around, hits that new line, we're giving that straight up, okay, hit our 1 here. Okay, how do we find the base of that cut? It's actually, it's here. Okay, so that's the base of it there. And here's the base of it here. Okay, so it's going to go from 3 down to here, and 3 down to here. Okay, the end point of this line. So where 1 cuts it, we can bring straight up to the end. Where 2 cuts it, so the arc for 2, where that hits this new line, we can bring that straight up. To hit 2, getting very confusing now. Where 3 hits it, we can bring that straight. So we were working here, we're now working here. Where 3 hits it, bring that straight up to 3. Is that right? No. No, that's not working. That's because it's a different type of a curve. Let's have a look now. Here's the base of it. 2 should be in further. Oh yeah, it needs to be rotated up to 1 and brought back. Yeah. Rotate up to 2. Yes, sorry. I didn't rotate this out properly. Need to hit the curve here. Yeah, rotate it up to 2. No, I'm getting myself confused. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to film another video to finish that one out, okay? Because this has gone 21 minutes, and I'll get you to get that far, and I'll do a short video at the end then to finish that. Thanks, lads.